a world where the threat of World War III looms, especially one involving nuclear warfare, where in Asia could one potentially find safety? Today, we delve deep into the top 10 safest Asian countries in World War III, examining each nation's geography, political stance, military capabilities, international relationships, and alliances. Join us as we explore which countries might offer a semblance of safety in this hypothetical yet grave situation. Number 10. Kazakhstan. Sprawling across Central Asia is the world's largest landlocked country. Its vastness is its first line of defense in a nuclear conflict, offering significant geographical dispersion. The country's political neutrality and strategic alliances, primarily with Russia, through the CSTO, provide a semblance of security in regional conflicts. However, Kazakhstan's history of nuclear testing during the Soviet era means it is not unfamiliar with the risks of nuclear warfare. Kazakhstan's military, while not the most advanced, is focused on defending its large territory. In a nuclear war scenario, its sparse population density could reduce the impact of potential attacks, but its proximity to Russia and China makes it susceptible to fallout or strategic use by larger military powers. Kazakhstan's role in global uranium production is also notable, as it could become a point of interest in a nuclear-armed world. Despite these factors, Kazakhstan's vast remote areas could offer safer havens compared to more densely populated or strategically crucial regions in Asia. Its emphasis on diplomatic relations, particularly in balancing ties between East and West, further aids in maintaining its posture as a peaceful nation. Number 9. Oman. Oman's strategic positioning at the mouth of the Persian Gulf and along the Arabian Sea provides it with significant maritime advantages. Known for its stable governance and diplomatic approach to foreign policy, Oman often plays the role of mediator in regional disputes, maintaining a balanced stance in a geopolitically volatile region. In terms of military capabilities, Oman focuses on defending its territory and coastlines. Its close ties with Western powers, particularly the UK and the USA, lend it a certain degree of security assurance. In a nuclear conflict scenario, while Oman's proximity to the Middle East's hotspots is a concern, its policy of neutrality and strategic diplomacy reduces its likelihood of being a direct target. Oman's challenges in a nuclear world would primarily stem from regional instability. Its economic dependence on oil also makes it vulnerable to global economic disruptions. However, its efforts to diversify its economy and maintain strong international relationships, along with its geographical advantages, contribute to its relative safety. Number 8. United Arab Emirates, UAE. The United Arab Emirates, a federation of 7 emirates, sits strategically along the southeastern end of the Arabian Peninsula. Its location on the Persian Gulf and near the Strait of Hormuz is of considerable strategic significance. Known for its political stability and economic prosperity, the UAE has cultivated strong international relationships, particularly with Western powers. The UAE's military capabilities have seen significant advancements, with a focus on air and naval power. Its economic importance as a global business hub and its role in international trade make it a valuable player on the world stage. In a nuclear conflict scenario, the UAE's diversified economy and global connections could provide some degree of insulation. However, the region's overall geopolitical volatility, especially in relation to Iran and the broader Middle East, poses risks. The UAE's strategic location, while an asset, also makes it a potential point of interest in regional conflicts. Nevertheless, its proactive diplomatic efforts, economic strengths, and modern military make the UAE one of the safer countries in Asia in times of global unrest. Number 7. Qatar. Despite its small size, Qatar holds a significant position on the global stage, particularly in the economic and diplomatic arenas. Its immense natural gas reserves have propelled it to one of the wealthiest nations per capita. Geographically, Qatar's peninsula extends into the Persian Gulf, providing strategic maritime advantages. Politically, Qatar has shown adeptness in navigating complex regional dynamics. It maintains robust ties with Western powers, notably hosting the largest US military base in the Middle East. In a nuclear conflict, Qatar's alliances, particularly with the US, offer a protective umbrella, although its location in a volatile region remains a risk factor. Qatar's military capabilities are rapidly evolving, with significant investments in modernizing its defense forces. In a nuclear world, Qatar would rely heavily on its international alliances and its strategic role as a major natural gas supplier. Its diplomatic clout, economic strength, and strategic partnerships position it as a relatively safer country in Asia, albeit with regional challenges. Number 6. South Korea. South Korea, located on the southern part of the Korean peninsula, has emerged as an economic and technological powerhouse. Its proximity to North Korea, a known nuclear state, is a significant security concern. However, South Korea has developed substantial defensive capabilities to counter potential threats, including a strong alliance with the United States. South Korea's political relations are complex, especially with North Korea. However, it has fostered strong international alliances, most notably with the United States. The US-South Korea military alliance significantly enhances the nation's defense capabilities, particularly in the face of potential nuclear threats from the north. South Korea's military is one of the most advanced in the world, with significant investments in modern warfare technology and a large standing army. The country's economic significance, particularly in the fields of technology, automotive, and culture, K-pop and Korean cinema, makes it an important player in the global economy. In a nuclear World War III scenario, South Korea's biggest asset is its military preparedness, advanced technology, and strong international alliances. However, its geographical proximity to North Korea and the ongoing tensions in the Korean peninsula are key challenges. The nation has also invested in extensive civil defense infrastructure to protect its population in the event of a nuclear attack, reflecting its awareness of the potential risks. Number 5. Malaysia. Malaysia, with its unique geographical positioning, is divided into two regions by the South China Sea, offering a distinct strategic advantage. Peninsular Malaysia is connected to mainland Southeast Asia, while East Malaysia shares the island of Borneo with Indonesia and Brunei. This separation provides strategic depth and diversification in case of regional conflicts. The country's political strategy is characterized by moderation and a focus on diplomacy. Malaysia maintains balanced relations with major global powers, including China and the United States, and is an active member of ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Its military capabilities, while not on par with major powers, are focused on territorial defense and ensuring maritime security, particularly in the Straits of Malacca, a crucial global shipping lane. In the context of a nuclear World War III, Malaysia's balanced foreign policy and regional partnerships would play a crucial role in maintaining its safety. The nation's involvement in international economic partnerships and regional security dialogues, such as the ASEAN Regional Forum, reduces its likelihood of being directly involved in a major conflict. However, Malaysia's location in a region with several potential flashpoints, including the South China Sea disputes, requires it to maintain a careful and strategic defense posture. Its focus on multilateralism and conflict resolution, combined with a steady process of military modernization, positions Malaysia as a relatively safer country in Asia during times of global conflict. Number 4. Singapore. Singapore, a small island nation, is a global hub of trade and finance with a strategic location at the crossroads of major sea routes in Southeast Asia. This geographical advantage is further bolstered by one of the world's busiest ports and a highly developed economy. Despite its limited size, Singapore has compensated by developing one of the most advanced and well-equipped militaries in the region, focusing on technological superiority and efficient defense strategies. Politically, Singapore maintains a neutral stance in global conflicts, but engages actively in international diplomacy, often acting as a mediator in regional disputes. It has strong economic and defense ties with many countries, including the United States and China, balancing these relationships carefully to maintain its neutrality. Singapore's military capabilities, combined with its strategic economic importance, make it an unlikely target for direct aggression in a global conflict. The nation's approach to international relations is pragmatic, focusing on economic partnerships and regional stability. Singapore is part of various international and regional organizations, emphasizing cooperative security arrangements rather than aggressive military alliances. In the event of a nuclear World War III, Singapore's biggest asset would be its diplomatic acumen and economic indispensability. While its geographical location in a busy maritime region could be a challenge, its advanced military, coupled with strong international relationships, positions Singapore as one of the safest Asian countries. Number 3. Japan. Japan's unique position as an island nation off the coast of East Asia offers both geographical advantages and challenges. The surrounding seas provide natural defense barriers, but Japan's location near potential conflict zones, particularly North Korea and China, remains a concern. The country's history with nuclear tragedy in Hiroshima and Nagasaki has ingrained a strong anti-nuclear stance in its national psyche. Post-World War II, Japan adopted a pacifist constitution, renouncing the right to wage war. However, in recent years, Japan has developed substantial defensive capabilities to counter potential regional threats. The Japan Self-Defense Forces, JSDF, are highly advanced, with a particular focus on maritime and air defense capabilities. Japan's alliance with the United States, including the presence of US military bases in Japan, provides additional security, especially under the US-Japan Security Treaty. This alliance is crucial, offering a deterrent against potential aggression, particularly from North Korea's nuclear threats and China's growing military assertiveness. Japan's approach to international relations emphasizes peaceful resolution of disputes and active participation in global organizations. Despite historical tensions with neighboring countries, its current strategy prioritizes diplomacy and economic cooperation. In a World War III scenario involving nuclear weapons, Japan's concerns would predominantly center around regional threats. However, its geographic isolation, advanced defense capabilities, strong international alliances, and the public's strong anti-nuclear sentiment make it one of the safer countries in Asia. The nation's preparedness for emergencies, including extensive civil defense measures and public education on disaster response, also plays a key role in its safety strategies. Number 2. Bhutan. Bhutan, perched high in the Himalayas, is a kingdom that has long prioritized isolation and a peaceful existence. Its mountainous terrain serves as a natural fortress, providing significant defense advantages against invasion. This landlocked country's policy of isolation, only recently opening to the world, further contributes to its safety in global conflicts. Bhutan maintains a stance of neutrality and non-aggression in international affairs. The nation's modest military capabilities focus on internal security and border protection, aligning with its peaceful approach. Bhutan's strategic military alliances are limited, with a strong but non-offensive defense posture. In a hypothetical nuclear World War III scenario, Bhutan's geographical isolation and limited strategic value would likely keep it out of major conflict zones, making it one of the safest places in Asia. Its focus on internal development, cultural preservation, and environmental sustainability emphasizes its disengagement from potential global military conflicts. Number 1. Indonesia. Indonesia, with its vast archipelago of over 17,000 islands, stands out as a prominent candidate for the safest Asian country in the hypothetical scenario of a global conflict. The unique geographic layout of this sprawling nation creates a natural defense, presenting a logistical challenge for any potential large-scale invasion. Indonesia's historical commitment to a non-aggressive foreign policy further solidifies its position as a relatively secure haven in times of potential turmoil. The nation's consistent geopolitical neutrality, avoiding entanglements in major global conflicts, showcases a dedication to regional cooperation. Its active role within ASEAN exemplifies a commitment to peaceful relations and diplomatic resolutions, fostering stability within Southeast Asia. A significant strength that places Indonesia at the forefront of safety considerations is its well-developed agricultural sector. The ability to sustain its vast population with locally produced crops ensures resilience in the face of global disruptions that could impact international food supplies. Strategically, Indonesia's importance due to sea lanes and resources is complemented by natural defences provided by the vast ocean expanses surrounding the archipelago. These geographic features act as protective barriers, reducing immediate threats of invasion. As the largest economy in Southeast Asia, Indonesia assumes a crucial role in promoting regional stability. Its leadership within ASEAN underscores its commitment to fostering an environment of cooperation and dialogue, reinforcing its reputation as a beacon of stability in the region. While these factors position Indonesia as a strong contender for the safest Asian country, it's essential to acknowledge the ever-changing nature of geopolitics. Despite its strengths, no country can be entirely immune to the global repercussions of a major conflict, especially if it involves the use of nuclear weapons. In a nuclear war scenario, the reality is that no country would truly be safe due to the far-reaching impact of nuclear fallout and the global nature of modern warfare. The fluidity of global dynamics necessitates ongoing assessment and vigilance. If you found this analysis intriguing, make sure to like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments below on which country surprised you the most in terms of safety. Your engagement keeps the conversation